I'm the natural person, I'm the living man. For the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. It is not the name you have attached to this case, me. I believe that's it's a state created entity, Your Honor. And me being a living person, I don't my name is in proper punctuation. I don't have a all caps name. So this is under the assumption that you guys have personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction over me, right?
All right, everyone. Today, we've got one of the most arrogant sovereign citizens to ever appear on this channel. Judge Oakley, easily the best judge on YouTube, isn't entertaining a single one of this guy's ridiculous questions. It's honestly baffling that he thinks he can break the law and outtalk the judge. But Judge Oakley skillfully shuts him down and puts him in his place. As you watch, let me know your thoughts. Did the judge handle this well, or should he have been more forceful? Rate his performance from 1 to 10 in the comments. Now, let's dive into one of the wildest courtroom moments I've seen in a long time.
14B District Court is now in session. This is Magistrate Hillary Braley presiding. Okay, and I need you unmuted at the jail. There we go. Can I have your name, please?
For the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. I'm the natural person, I'm the living man. How we doing today, Miss Braley?
We are upright, if nothing else. So, okay. And you said your name is Thomas Styron.
The second.
The second.
And then I'm the natural person, the living man.
Okay, thank you for your patience there. We had a little bit of a kerfuffle. So,
No problem.
recalling case number 19S00472, that is the state of Michigan versus Thomas Ulrich Styron, the second, you said. And also calling 24W001025, that is the township of Ypsilanti, also versus Thomas Ulrich Styron. So state your name for the record.
So, for the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. It is not the name you have attached to this case is not me. I believe that's it's a state created entity, Your Honor.
Okay.
And me being a living person, I don't my name is in proper punctuation. I don't have a all caps name nor
Okay, I'm going to cut you off right there.
Sovereign citizens seem to think breaking the law is some kind of clever legal loophole, but that's exactly their problem. They're often deceptive and difficult, making it frustrating for everyone involved, including me. Now, I'm definitely not a sovereign citizen, but if I were, I'd at least try to be respectful so I wouldn't come across as completely unreasonable. While they aren't the worst people in the world, they'd get a little more dignity if they just calmed down and treated the judge with basic respect. What I don't understand is why they refuse to answer simple questions. Having an ego is one thing, but dodging every question doesn't help their case. Now, onto this guy. He's claiming he needs an injured party for his criminal case. Where is he even getting this from? Just to clarify, someone doesn't need to be physically hurt for a crime to have a victim. Breaking the law affects everyone, which is why the state itself takes action. As the judge explained in this case, the injured party is the people of Michigan. We can't just ignore the law and claim you're in the clear. That's like robbing a bank and saying you're innocent because the vault didn't file a complaint. What do you think? Does this guy really believe what he's saying, or is he just trying to waste time? Let's see if he manages to break out of this nonsense.
I don't have no contracts with the state of Michigan at all, period. And so I was wondering about personal jurisdiction, subject matter jurisdiction in regards to this.
Okay. And you can continue to wonder about those at the moment. What I am doing, you have a show cause hearing on the matter ending in 472, which is the retail fraud charge. I'm showing a balance of $210 on that. And then what you're being arraigned on, that is what I am here to explain the charge against you, is a citation issued on April 2nd, 2024 at 9:24 in the evening that charges that you operated a motor vehicle on North Ford Boulevard at or near Russell Street with no license on your person. do you comprehend the charge against you?
I do not. I don't even own a license. I canceled my license years ago.
Okay. So, what you are being charged with is operating a motor vehicle without having a license on your person. So, I'm not asking if you agree with this. I'm not asking if you have a license. I'm asking if you understand the words coming out of my mouth as far as what this charge is.
The charge is accused me of not having a driver's license on my person, correct?
Correct.
Well, from my understanding, I need a driver's license if I'm in commerce. I was traveling home.
Okay.
I wasn't doing business at all. And also from my understanding, I don't need a license to do that.
And your overstanding is incorrect, sir. But we are not going to get into that.
Out of respect for this judge, he knows exactly how to handle sovereign citizens. He doesn't let them bend the rules or use nonsense to take over the courtroom. Some of you have commented that he's too harsh, but honestly, I think it's necessary. These individuals act like the law doesn't apply to them, so sometimes a firm approach, even a bit of sarcasm, is the only way to keep things in check. What do you think? Is the judge being too tough? If so, let me know why. In my opinion, he has every reason to hold this man accountable. He can't just let the courtroom turn into a circus. Now, let's get back to it because this guy might be on his way to rack.
For now, you are saying that you have understood the words as far as not having a license on your person. It is a misdemeanor charge with a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine with court costs, or both.
So this is under the assumption that you guys have personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction over me, right?
Yes.
So
at this time, the court is going to set a pre-trial date for you. That will be before Judge Washington.
ma'am, can we prove the jurisdiction first before we go ahead with setting a trial for that entity or a pre-trial for that entity?
I hear you. And at this point, you are appearing in front of the court. You have put your name on the record. And yes, we are setting a pre-trial date for you.
I did put my name on the record, and my name that I put on the record is not the same name that you have attached to that case.
And you can provide documentation of such at your pre-trial date, which is going to be June 26th.
So the documentation that I have published, recorded the documentation I have published and recorded on the record, on the state of Michigan record, that says what I just told you, that I'm not who you have, that I'm not the name you have attached to that case, that's I need to bring that with me, is what you're saying? It being already recorded and on the state of Michigan records.
So whatever documentation you have, bring it with you to your pre-trial date. That is what I am telling you, yes. So, and again, that court date, June 26th? Okay. Will be June 26th at 9 a.m. before Judge Washington. The court will enter that you are standing mute to all charges at this time.
So we're just assuming jurisdiction, though, correct?
Yes.
How? From my understanding, that has to be proved before we even proceed with anything else. Am I wrong?
You are not correct. The court will also set a personal recognizance bond in this matter. Basically, you are promising to show up for that June 24th court date at 9 a.m. over Zoom before Judge Washington, where you will have your pretrial. Okay, so at this point, your hearings are concluded. You are free to stand up and tell the jail that you are finished.
So I need to be there under threat, duress, coercion.
This court session should have wrapped up by now, but this sovereign citizen is dragging it out like it's his own TED talk. It's absurd how they treat the judge like a personal legal assistant, demanding answers to questions they should already know. At this point, it almost feels like a disorder. Judge Oakley is doing his best to keep things on track, but if this guy refuses to follow basic procedures, I don't know what else will get through to him. Maybe a night in jail will be the reality check he needs. Do you think the judge should lay down the hammer? Let's see if he finally stops talking or ends up in a cell. The next voice, the next voice. That was it. 30 days. Honestly, that might be the best wake-up call for all sovereign citizens.